I am Pst.Wilkister Otieno. I am born again. Welcome to my discussion of today on how mothers-in-law complain about their daughters-in-law. A mother-in-law is a very important person in the family, and really we should cherish them and even give them honor. Imagine carrying a baby boy in your home for 9 months, going through challenges and challenges. Really, you deserve honor. We are today called wives simply because of these mothers. We really appreciate you. But 50% of mothers-in-law will welcome their daughters-in-law home. They will feel as if the son has done a good job. They will appreciate their sons for bringing home the daughters-in-law home. They will also welcome them and even want to introduce them to their family members and relatives. She will even have an attitude, a very positive attitude towards the daughter-in-law. Will feel as if the daughter-in-law is a real daughter. The daughter will also feel secure. She will feel as part of the family member. But another 50% of mothers-in-law, these are perfectionists. They are jealous. They are very negative. They don't show the positive attitude towards their daughters-in-law. And even the very first day the daughter-in-law comes home, the mother-in-law will have a very negative comments about her. Imagine this person, you've never met her before. You have never seen her. But just at the very first day, you can have a very negative comment about her. You can even confront your son by asking him, is this the only daughter-in-law that you could bring to me? Surely mothers-in-law. Let me talk to you today that do not be selective. Don't choose wives for your sons. Let them choose their own wives. I would advise you, mothers-in-law, that can you please accept your son's choices so that you set your boundaries. Do not go beyond. These problems do occur every now and then with mothers-in-law. And the very first complaint mothers-in-law do have is about age. And when I want to talk about age, mothers-in-law, do not blame me. I personally, I don't believe and I don't accept that a young man of 25 years marries an old woman of 60 years. No. However, so many people say that marriage is according to how one would wish it to be. So many people have different reasons for marriage. But as I speak here, I'm talking about that marriage that was commanded by God. That marriage that people have expectations. That a woman and a man who marry, they expect to have children. And a mother-in-law whose son marries, she expects grandchildren. Those who marry for leisure, I don't have any comment about it. But as I speak, God commanded man, go ye and reproduce. So I've explained that. So I'm talking to mothers-in-law that if you want to live a better life, do not complain, do not hate your daughter-in-law. Please, let her feel she's your real daughter. Another complaint is about money. Mother-in-law, before your son got married, you had the authority and power over that money of your son. It is very true that you could even command and demand the much money you wanted for your use. I told you the son used to give it to you. But here is a case that you now have a new family. This is a new family. They have to plan for their life, for their future. They also want to meet dreams and visions that they have as a family. So if your son used to give you 100,000, let's take for example, but because he has another person to take care of, expect 50 or 30. And mothers-in-law, you should appreciate. Some mothers have gone overboard until they have even reversed back money to the sender. But I want to let you know, mother-in-law, should you happen to do that, you will regret. So please, you should take care how do you want to behave. Because it might be that the daughter-in-law also has a job. She also earns. But you will always complain, oh, my son used to support me. It is only because of this daughter-in-law who came in that has made my son not support me. Please, Don't do that. I advise you, show love to this daughter-in-law because she's now the manager. I want to tell you that you will never fail to get what you want through this daughter-in-law. Show her love. Let her feel she's your real daughter. Mother-in-law, you will live in a harmonious life. And if you want to know that this is a problem that has always occurred every now and then, it is simply because mothers-in-law do not know what the Bible says about them and their sons. When you read the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verses 4, 5, and 6, the Bible says, in the beginning, God created male and female. And that's why a man shall leave his father and mother and unite with his wife. And the two shall never be two again, but one. When you continue with verse 6 downwards, it says, therefore, what God has united, nobody should separate. Mother-in-law included. Everybody is included. Do not separate that marriage. So when you want to separate that marriage, you will be in for it because God will punish you. That is a command from God Himself. Another problem that mothers-in-law do have is about giving birth. May I tell you, mothers-in-law, giving birth is in the docket of God. A man has no power to give a wife the authority to give birth. But when we read the book of Psalms 127, it says, children are gifts from God, and really they are a blessing to us. If you have children, that is a blessing. And it is God who gives them to those He loves. So we cannot force things that a lady, when she's married, immediately she comes home, she becomes pregnant. But so many mothers-in-law will always want their daughters-in-law to have a womb in 3 months, my dear mothers-in-law. And should she happen to be there for another 1 year, then that is a great problem. Mother-in-law in 3 months, she will always be monitoring the daughter-in-law. If at all she can even see or observe some of the signs and symptoms of pregnancy. Some do vomit, morning sickness. Some will also have these lives and lives of different dishes. But should the lady be there for another year, she will start complaining even to the son. She will even tell the son, oh, I told you about this lady before. This lady was too old for you. Why is it that she's not giving back? I tell you, mother-in-law, leave that for God Himself. Give your daughter-in-law time. Give your son time. God knows when that will happen. Do not force things. Do not want miracles to happen. All the miracles are in the hands of God. Another complaint that mothers-in-law do is about the tribe. Mothers-in-law do not like some tribes from A, B, C, D, maybe from other regions. I don't know why they do so. But God created all human beings in His own likeness. So we are children of one Father. There has nothing to do with the tribe in marriage. So I would advise mothers-in-law that if you want to live a better life, you want to live in harmony, please use a very good system that I'm going to advise you. There is a good system that is called handoff system. The handoff system simply means do not get hold of that marriage. Let the marriage be a free marriage for the two. Let the son and the daughter-in-law decide on what to do. And you will have a very peaceful life. Thank you, my viewers, for listening. We may meet next time when we'll discuss about how daughters-in-law should relate to their mothers-in-law. Thank you.